Hello, everyone. I hope that you and your families are well and safe during this unsettling time. I wanted to take an opportunity to speak with you and let you know sort of what's been going on during the pandemic and what we're doing here at the Department of Safety and Homeland Security. First of all, let me say how proud I am and how humbled I am to serve as your commissioner. Each of you, the employees, have done your job with the utmost professionalism and pride on a daily basis. And given the situation we're dealing with COVID-19, you've gone way above and beyond what's expected of you. And you've continued the great work and service that you provide the citizens of Tennessee. And for that, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, COVID-19 has changed everything, and it's changed the way we do our life and our jobs. It's changed the way we go about doing whatever we've done in the past. Since the very beginning of the pandemic, we on a regular basis have had briefings and had daily phone calls and meetings with Governor Lee, with his administration, the Department of Health, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the White House, and conference calls talking about COVID-19. We've also had several in-depth meetings among the executive leadership team here on how we could operate during these unprecedented times. And we've seen ways we can operate that we never would have thought of before. You know, we have a major number of our employees who are working from home doing AWS that had not ever been tried before. But what we finally boiled it all down to, and what we were trying to do and ultimately achieve, was to protect your safety. We want you, the employee, and your family to be safe. And that's the main objective we've had. We care about each and every one of you, and we want to make sure that we protect you and your family when you're out giving your responsibility of protecting the citizens of our state and providing the services for the citizens of this great state. That's why we've made it a priority from the beginning to try to supply you with protection equipment that we could get, and try to get that as early as we could, and we continue to do so. I do think I need to explain to you that there was a system set up in state government to where the supply would be continued through TEMA. Those items would be ordered through TEMA, and they would be distributed to the state agencies from there. Unfortunately, we were not able to do direct purchasing ourselves and had to go through that process, so that may have delayed us getting a little bit of equipment. But I feel like we have a good array of equipment for everyone now, and I hope you're utilizing that equipment now. We know that this virus is extremely contagious, and our main interest is trying to protect you, and we cannot stress to you how important it is for you to wear that equipment, utilize the equipment, and decontaminate your workstations, decontaminate your patrol cars, wash your hands, practice good coughing and sneezing etiquette, and do things on a frequent basis to make sure that you protect your safety. Also, don't forget our rule and the CDC's rule about social distancing, staying approximately 6 foot apart. If you have someone who tries to encroach on you while you're doing a job and they encroach to you, feel safe to tell them to step back 6 foot distance to protect their safety and also your safety. You know, the main thing I also worry about with all of you doing what you're doing is it's challenging mentally and emotionally to cope with what's going on. We've had tornadoes across this state. We've had the pandemic going across this state. It's an unusual time that we're dealing with right now, and that can have a big effect on us and how we handle the stress of that situation. You know, it's natural to feel afraid and uneasy about these things. We all feel that way. If you find yourself in a position like that, I want to ask you to reach out to a trusted friend, maybe a family member, maybe a co-employee, maybe the employee assistance program. Don't bottle it up and not say anything to anybody. That is not healthy, and it will only continue to wear and to tear on you both mentally and physically. So I challenge you to make sure you're healthy, both physically and mentally. Also, I want to challenge you to think about your co-Tennesseans. I want you to take the time out a day or maybe a week and think of maybe 4 or 5 people that you feel like you could help, maybe that need help, that are not able to go to a grocery store, not able to go to a restaurant to pick up food. Try to assist them if you're going to be out and ask them what they need and maybe pick up their items and bring it for them. Maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend or a coworker, it doesn't matter. But check on them and ask them if there's anything you can do for them. Maybe it's just lending an ear to see what their troubles are and what they have on their mind. Maybe you need to help cut someone's grass or any simple kind act of kindness to let them know that you really care for them. They all could certainly hear some good news, and the world could hear some good news right now. And that's one way of you displaying good news is by helping our co-neighbors. Be that light in the time of their darkness and their fear to help them recover also. So as we continue to navigate these chartered waters, we will always stand by you. This department will support you any way we possibly can. And I commit to you as your commissioner that I will stand by you and do everything I can to keep you healthy, keep your family healthy, and provide you the necessary equipment that you need to do your job. Again, I want to tell you how much I personally appreciate what you do and the job you do. I am so very proud of each and every one of the employees of all the 4 divisions of this agency and how you represent us with the citizens of Tennessee. I want to also express my gratitude for how flexible you've been and how dedicated you've been during this difficult time the last month or so. I do want you to know that we will continue this together. We will get through this together. And I wish nothing but the best for you and your family. And we hopefully will see all of you very soon. Thank you very much.